Hey folks, it's Andy Krieger, your garden helper, and today I've got my garden helper with me.
This is Amanda.
You bet. She's going to help us do something that's really neat called patio produce pots. Not all the time do we have either the space or the equipment to germinate seeds in little packs, etc. A lot of times what people don't understand is you can direct seed right into the pots that you will have on your deck and patio throughout the season. Some real popular seeds to use. What do we have there?
Carrots.
Carrots. Carrots are very, very simple to plant into a patio pot, patio produce pot.
Yeah.
We also have cucumbers, bush types, because they're going to stay low and squatty. And we can also do lettuce.
Beans.
Green beans and what else?
Lettuce.
You bet. This is called a tabletop garden or a patio produce pot. This happens to be lettuce that we planted here about 3 weeks ago. Look how quick it germinates. What we're going to do, some real key basic concepts, okay? When you're planting seeds directly into a patio pot, you want to start them right inside of your palm, okay? And I'm going to transfer these over to Amanda.
I got them.
Yep. And what she wants to do is we want to make sure there's space throughout the whole top of that patio pot.
Sorry.
If you happen, no, you're good. If you happen to get a few of them that are too close together, they're large enough to where you can just go ahead and peel them out and plant them. You want to have them probably 2 to 3 inches apart. I suppose in this 15-inch patio pot, there's probably, 15 to 20 seeds in there. What she's doing is she's taking her finger and pushing them in a little bit. You want those seeds about 1/2 inch below the soil surface. Now that Amanda's got her seed planted there, we will go ahead and water it in. When you water, you want to make sure you try to simulate rain coming down. You don't want to have a flood in there. So you take your nice sprinkling can and you just do uniformly right over the top with your regular tap water. The first couple weeks, you don't want to use fertilizer. You want to make sure that those seeds are germinated, that the roots start coming down before you put your regular plant food on it. So we've got lettuce started here. Let's go over and do some carrots.
Okay, let's switch.
You've got your packet of seed. Now, carrot seed is very, very small, so you want to make sure you're careful. Yep, when you put it in your palm, you put just a little bit, probably like a nice big thick pinch of seeds, and there's probably going to be a couple hundred seeds in there because it's real small. And you spread it around just like she did here. The seeds of carrots are very, very tough to see, so you want to kind of mix them in with your fingers a little bit. I think you need to put a few more on there.
Yeah, I don't see.
Carrot seeds, when they germinate, they're going to come in very, very thick, and we always weed them out and we thin them out. So if you get a few extra in there, it's not a problem at this time. Get them in?
Yeah, I
Okay,
think so.
mix it in a little bit. Once again, you kind of want those seeds to be about 1/2 inch below soil level. Okay?
Yep.
When purchasing seeds, you can see there's actually 2 different types. The one here on the left is pelletized. They have a coating on them to help them germinate a little bit better and to keep them a little bit more disease resistant when they're small. A natural seed, like right down here, are very, very small, a little bit tougher to seed, but they're also less expensive. Once we have our patio produce pots seeded, direct seeded, we want to make sure we take a nice label and write what we seeded, the date we seeded it, and also, I always like to put the temperature down and say if it was cloudy or sunny, just a little bit more information for later on. So we're going to go ahead and write lettuce. Today is 3/14 and it is 72 degrees. So, in case the cat knocks this over, at least I know where we started from. And what do we have over here?
Carrots.
We have carrots. It is 314 and 72 degrees. Want to put that in there?
Yep.
Okay. Direct seeding into your finished container. Basic rules of thumb. Make sure it's about a 15-inch or larger. We'll also transplant tomatoes into patio pots, but when we do that, we always want to plant 2 plants, and therefore we go to about a 19-inch pot for that, because it's going to be my patio garden. Okay? Large enough pot, good soil. The last little thing is, what do we have under here, Amanda?
Water,
Pull that up.
It's a water,
It's a watering tray, okay?
Yep.
When we're having these in our house by our windowsills, we want to make sure that the water doesn't drip everywhere. So a good little water reservoir works out great to keep damage from happening on the carpet or your wood countertops, etc. Okay, patio produce pots. They're extremely simple to do. They're a whole lot of fun for the family, and they're also healthy. So until next time, it's Andy Krieger, your garden helper.
and this is Amanda.
You bet. And remember, when you grow it,
You know
know
it.
it.